Can you see it just there? Oh yeah, absolute beauty. I could look at that scenery every single day. Well, I do get to look at that scenery every single day. Pretty lucky. Absolutely out of this world. Brilliant. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me again today on another glorious Sunday morning. It's a bit cold but it's dry and I will take that any day over the rain. I am back on the field that I was on last week, the one where I basically didn't dig anything at all. A couple of shotgun shells, a bit of iron. I was having some issues with the days too, doing a bit of iron falsing. So I'm going to give it another go. I'm still running version 1.1. Now I know there's another version out, version 2, but I've been led to believe that there's no major changes to it. But I'll maybe give that a go if I still get a bit of falsing today. Now I'm going to try a different part of the field. I'm going to head over the other side. Now this is quite a large field. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe 50 acres, 100 acres, something like that. It's pretty big. I'll head over there because there was an old lime kiln just over there, maybe about 100 yards, and there's a stream that runs all the way down to the hill, down to a larger river, and it used to be a working mill down there. So the theory is that maybe people have been sort of using the river to walk up, or using the river to wash, or whatever. So maybe there'll be a bit more activity down there. So yeah, so it's a lovely morning. You can see over there, for those of you who like the scenery shots, where the sun is shining. It's difficult to see, but that's the southwest coast of Scotland. So it's like Girvan, Troon, heading down towards like Turnberry, that kind of idea. You'll know that from the golf. And as you're working back round, you've got Ayr, Troon, and then over to Irvine as well. You can't really see it, but the Isle of Arran is over the other side of those big pine trees up there as well. So if you're not from the area, I would encourage you to Google some images of the Isle of Arran and the surrounding areas and just see how lucky I am to have such amazing scenery. So yeah, anyway, let's get on to the first hole. Hopefully we can find something decent today in this field. I'm going to give it an hour and a half and then I'm going to move to the other field down there if there's still no joy. So we'll see you on the first hole. Finally, we have a target. Another, I don't even know, I've been going about 10-15 minutes. Now, it's not even a great target, but it's the first diggable one. The numbers are repeatable. It's kind of 80s. It's a bit scratchy. Now that's either down to depth or it's maybe not could be a bit of lead. I hope that's coming through. Anyway, we'll give it a dig now. I received a comment on the last video regarding the camera positioning, that I should keep an eye on it. Now, it's quite difficult because this is a fixed camera, so when I bend, it all bends. Now, I don't have a gimbal that keeps it focused in one position, so it's very difficult. It's very difficult to keep the position of the camera, and so I'll do the best I can. So let's give it a little dig. Now I like doing the live digs. I don't want to be setting up tripods and stopping, and that just eats into the detecting time. don't know if that's... So, apologies if we go out of shot just for a wee second. Trying my best. And it's really bright sunshine, so it's I need to take a bit more out. Take a bit more out. Oh! Have I got it? Now I've either got it or I've moved it, but I thought it was in the right place the first time. Out you come. Soils. Clay. Let's... I think I may have moved it. Sounding better. So I'm wondering whether it was maybe something on its side or it was a bit deeper. If this is iron, when I go home I will be changing my software because that sounds pretty good. Right, are you still in shot? Where are you? Yeah, you are. Oh, we're in here somewhere. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A big bit of iron. What is going on with this machine? Now, there was no iron, it was a bit scratchy, but there was no iron buzz at all. And you heard how good that sounded. So, has anybody else got a Deus 2 that has the same problems? Do you know what I mean? It should be, that should, you know, it's a big bit of iron, but that should come up as iron, surely. Not in the 80s. Oh dear. Anyway, on we go. Okay. So the last target was a bit of iron. And this one, 62, 63. Again, it's a bit scratchy. But again, no iron buzz. So it might be a little button or a bit of lead, possibly. I think we might be out. Yeah, I think we're out. So, let's go down. Let's put that there. We'll try and keep you in shot again, because nobody wants to see my crotch, as I've been told. Well, there's nothing wrong with my crotch. It's a perfectly good crotch. So we're not out. So what is happening? It's either really small. Let's try again. Let's try again. I think we are out. But oh no, there we go. It's over here somewhere. It's really small. That's it. And it's a bit of iron. Like, seriously, what is going on? A 63, no iron buzz. It's proven that 1.1 isn't all that good on the iron. I see it on social media all the time. People complaining about it. You get the odd person saying, oh, how they love 1.1, but I never had any issues with 0.71. And when you upgrade the software after the length of time that XP took to release the software, you think they would have, got it, pretty much 100%. But that's quite a big deal. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be registering at that as iron. And it's not a big bit of iron, it's just a little bit, as you can see, and there was no iron buzz. Very disappointing. However, we shall persevere and see what we can find. Right, I've moved fields again. I was on there for maybe hour and 15 minutes, and I dug what you've seen so far, a couple of bits of iron, that's it. So that field to me is done. I don't think I'll be back on there anytime soon at all. Now this Deus 2 is, it's either me or it's the machine, certainly the software update, because since I've updated I've dug so much iron, and as you can see the signals are coming through pretty good, definitely diggable, and in some instances there is no iron buzz at all, and it's only until you've turned it over that it's shown that. And I'm running it in general. I run it pretty wide open, pretty open, the machine. Sensitivity is about 90, silencer 0, bottle cap 0, but I did that on the old version and hardly dug any iron. I always knew dig it or not dig it, and this one I'm really struggling, so much so that, you know, I'm going to drop back to probably 0.71, but I really don't want to, because there's a lot of things I like about 1.1. The fact that you can adjust the frequency on each of the programs, the high square tones, but this iron falsing is just doing my head in. So much so that I would, if it doesn't improve, I would consider selling the Deus 2 and moving over to something like, you know, the Manticore, heaven forbid. I've got a Minelab hat on, as you can see, but that's just pure fluke. So yeah, very disappointing. I say I don't get a lot of time to come out detecting, so when I do come out, you know, I want to try and make it as enjoyable as I possibly can. Now I know that you've got to walk over it and you don't always find good stuff, but you look at my last video and it's just iron after iron after iron, and I never did that since updating. But anyway, you'll not be wanting to listen to me moaning, so I'm going to go just now and see what we can find. Hopefully it's a bit better than what you've seen so far. Finally, I've got a target that I think actually might be something other than a bit of iron. Well, it is a little bit scratchy and there's a little bit of an iron buzz, but generally it's hanging about the 71, 72. Let's have a quick look. Right, we're out on the first spadeful, so let's have a quick look. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way before the time of pinpointers. So we're in that one. Let's put that back in the hole. Still in here. Now 70 odd could be farthing, bit of lead. Come on, be something. Or it could just be a moo tube or something like that. Nothing in there. Nope. Nope. Yep, it's a bit of foil, I think. Yeah, a bit of foil. So we went from iron to foil. Next stop, copper. This one sounds okay. 85. Sounds coin-like. Let's pinpoint it. Right under the XP symbol. Well, it should be anyway. Now I did say next stop copper, so let's hope for a little half penny. And then we'll get this one, and then we'll get what's in there, and I can see it, and it is a coin. Ho ho ho! And it's probably a half penny. Oops, dropped it. Again, no detail, but it looks probably maybe Victorian, Edward VII. It could be a George V. It could even be a George VI, probably. I'll get my brush out, see if there's anything on it. So, what have we got? It's looking pretty blank so far. Now, at least we've got a coin. No, I'm getting... There's absolutely nothing in these. It must be to do with when they're sprayed and the stuff that's getting put onto the fields, because I've never had a good coin off this field. Certainly not a good copper coin anyway. Nah. Nothing's coming out in that at all. I don't know if it comes out any better on the camera, but nah. Anyway, right, so that's copper, so that's encouraging. Next stop, so we've had iron, aluminium, copper, silver next, guys. Silver next. So we've got a little 84, 85 on here. It's in here somewhere. It wasn't particularly deep, and we are in here somewhere. And here, I think this is maybe a bit of foil. A bit of foil. I can see something. What have we got? It looks round. It looks like a little knob of some sort. It's quite small for like a drawer pull type thing. Is it maybe been on the top or something? I would say it was made of brass. It's pretty heavy. Something on the bottom there looks like it may have snapped. Can't get it to zoom or focus even. Focus, are you going to focus? Nah, it looks like it's snapped off something anyway. Could be agricultural, but I think it's maybe a bit off of some furniture or something like that. Anyway, on to the next. So we've got a little double bleeper. Probably don't even need to dig that. Well, I do, because I don't have my hand trouble, don't I? Good. Anyway. Oh, maybe it's a little bit. There we go. So 81, 82 could be a little halfpenny. Still in there. I think I've moved it. I have moved it. And I can see something in there. Just right there. It's not a coin. It's a butterfly. Oh, nice. Huh. I'm really pleased with that. No, it's not silver. I've had a butterfly off this field before, but it was silver. And that looks like a little, just a little badge or a little brooch maybe. Probably Victorian. Scared to really do anything with it. It's lost one of its little antennae or whatever you want to call them. You can see there's a little bit of, I don't know if that's enamel. Just, come on phone, focus. I'll get some better pictures of it. Are you going to focus? Are you going to focus? Let's try something. Let's try something. No, it's not working. What we got in the back? If there was ever a pin on it, it's long gone now. Do you know, I'm really pleased with that. because considering the day that I'm having, it's always nice to find something that you know is personal to somebody. Yeah, really pleased with that. I say I'll get some better pictures, as this phone is proven to be useless and won't focus at all. Nah. Okay, stick some pictures up. Okay, so got the little butterfly last time. This one's a steady 88, if you can see it. I don't know whether it's coming over in the video, but there's definitely a bit of scratchiness in it. But I get that quite a bit with coins in this field because they're normally rotten. Whew, it's warm now. I'm wrapped up like a fish supper, as we would say. Multiple layers on. Where's this one? What have we got? Something just... Sorry, crotch shot. Something just in here. It's round. Can you see it? Just there. Oh yeah, absolute beauty. It's silver. That's silver. Oh, thank God. I think it's a sixpence. I think I can see Victoria. Oh yes, 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 yes. You dancer. Come on. Told you. I knew it. So that's a little, you can see Victoria there. Try and keep it in the sun. So there she is, Victoria. It's a, I don't know what bust is that? Is that young head? It doesn't look like it. And you can just see it's really warm, very, very warm. But I am absolutely over the moon with that. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, a little sixpence. I can just see the start of the PE at the bottom there. Again, I'll stick up some pictures. I don't think I'm going to get a date off it. But what... I'm not really sure about that, what that crown or the bust would be. There's a little indent right in the middle, but not on the other side. So absolutely fantastic. Finally, silver that I can identify. That has honestly been about 4 months since I've had an identifiable silver coin. I got one a few weeks ago, but I have no idea what it is. But that has made my day. Thank God. I love the days too again. Hey. Another little button. Again, thought it was a little coin. I mean, look at that. You're going to think that's straight away that's a coin, and then you flip it over. Boom. Loop. But yep, still happy with that. Yeah, you can see the little detail in the middle there. Well, maybe you can't. Apologies about this phone, but it just won't focus. Maybe it is and I just can't see. So there we go. Let's have a look. It's in here somewhere, I think. Yep. Nope. Let's just try and open it, see if we can see anything. It's in that one. And that one. In here somewhere. Nope. In here. So it's in this. Good. It's smaller. Oh, another button. It's another one of those that I got the last time. Again, as you can see why I thought it was a coin. Still got the loop, which is nice. So fragile. So fragile. I mean, how has that survived in a ploughed field? That wee loop. I mean, I could probably just... It's so brittle. But here we go. That's a few buttons today. Don't normally get a lot of buttons off of this field, certainly not like this. Good. Good, good. Right, on we go. There we go, another little coin. Never recorded this one. It's probably a little farthing. Again, toasted. No idea who it'll, or what date that will be. But definitely a coin. Anyway, so good, good, good. Coins and buttons and some silver. And a little butterfly. Pretty pleased so far. I'm liking the sound of this one. Sitting about 89.90. Although the last one I said about that was that big chunk of aluminium. Still in a hole. It's starting to sound a bit more scratchy. I don't want to say iron, it's not got an iron buzz on it. I don't know whether we're out or if just still in the hole. Just somewhere about there. I'll try and dig it out with my fingers. Because I don't have my... I think I can see an edge. Can you see that there? I'll put you in a bit closer. I've got my microphone attached, so just about there. See, let's see if we can. Come on. There you come. What have we got? It's high numbers again, so it's not silver. It's not silver. High for a halfpenny. It's quite thick as well. It's not a bobby. Let's zoom you back out a little. No, back out. Back out. There we go. So I think that could be possibly Georgian. Struggling to get anything off it. But a halfpenny wouldn't come in as high as that, and it's not big enough to be like a penny, like a Victorian penny. It's a bit thicker, so it could be a Georgian halfpenny. Maybe when it dries out a bit, I'll be able to get something off it. There's definitely something there. Give me 2 seconds, let me dry it out, and I'll get my brush and we'll see if we can get an ID on it. 2 seconds. So, you can see there that there is a bust facing to the right. It's pretty different now. It's definitely not a George or an Edward. The head's too small to be Edward, and it's not Victoria. So, with those numbers, I'm going to say that is a little George III halfpenny. At those kind of numbers and that kind of size. I think we've got a little spoon here, just there. Again, I don't have my little hand trowel, so I'm kind of trying to tease it out. Might need to use the big boy. Just bear with me. Oh, a bit closer to the thought there. Yeah. Come on. That should was this time. I think it might be. There's a chance it could be intact. I'm going to stick you back in my chest harness. So you can do this with your hands. Where did I drop it? There we go. Yep, a full intact spoon. I don't know whether it's an odd shape or it's just been squashed up. Yeah, I think it's just been squashed. So it's quite a big bowl for the size of the handle. Do you know what I mean? It's like you would think that would be a lot smaller than that. Don't see any markings on it at all. So there you go. Albeit a little bent. That's a full spoon. Cool. So I've got this little eyes only, and the reason I picked up is because the colour of it, I mean, it is black, but there's a bit of writing. Now I don't know, I'm a bit confused, right? So that looks like it should be on the outside and that would be the inside, but I can make out if it's coming out. So there's a number 4 here, a number 6, so it'll be 46, and then it's TO, so to the something. Does anybody know what that would be? Is it a 4? An upside? And that's definitely a T, but that looks like the 4 should be. Oh no, in that light. So yeah, so a 4-6. I'm going to take a stab, so that'll be 1846. What is that? A beer bottle or wine? It's sort of. I think that's like a wine bottle, you know, with the concave part underneath. Nice, I like that. I'll try and, if anybody knows that, I'll maybe message Sci-Finds. He's good with that kind of thing. If you haven't checked out Sci-Finds, Google him. He does a lot of mudlarking, a bit of metal detecting, a bit of gold panning up in Scotland as well. So he'll maybe know what that is. Excellent. Another coin. God, I never filmed that as well. Just it's near the end of the day, so I don't even know what numbers those were coming in at. Again, let me just double check. There we go, 89. 89, so that could be Georgian again. It's got the right look about it. Numbers again, high. I'll give it a little brush. You don't get too many Georgians off this field. A bit of wobble. Again, numbers are. Oh no, there we go. Who's this? Who is this? It's not. It looks like a George. Yeah, it's a George. It's a George or something. Right, hang on. Hang on. Put some stuff away. Take my glove off. I'll see if we can rub them up a little bit. So it's a George. I'm going to say it's George V. There could be a date on that somewhere. Well, it's going to be there, but it is pretty worn. So it must be a penny then at that. Must be a penny at those numbers, because a halfpenny wouldn't come in at those. There is a date there. I think it's 1913. Well, see, it was Edward VII before him, who died in 1910, and then it became George V. Cool, another coin. It's been a good day so far. But nice to get a little bit of silver before we finish up. Try and get double silver for today. So I'm just heading back up to the car. Not even properly metal detecting, do you know that way? I'm just like swinging because I'm basically done. Just heading back up to do an outro. I got a little signal. It was a bit scratchy, wasn't particularly great. Just turned it over and have a look. What have I done with it? Oh my. I have no, there it's there. Look. Turned it over and out she pops. It was just close to the surface. Silver! Double silver! Oh, you have no idea how good that feels. And it's a little, I'm going to say it's a 3p. It's actually quite an unusual coin, actually. Now it's Victoria. It is Victoria, if it will focus. Turn it around. So there she is, Victoria. Okay, but what is that? 1842. Is that Britannia on the back? I've never seen one like that before. That's awesome. Hey, I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to see if I can get a better idea on this. Normally if it was a 3p or a 4p, there would be like, you know, like the letter 3 or the number 3 or number 4 on it. But I've never seen one like that. Very unusual. Leave it with me, give me a second and I'll come back. Okay, so I've managed to get a better look at it. So it's 1842. It's Victoria. Now it's an early one. I'm losing the light a wee bit here. So there she's there, in all her glory. Now, I always thought there would be, you know, if it was a sixpence, it would say sixpence, but then a threepence would have a number 3, and a fourpence I'm sure had the number 4 on it, but this is a fourpence. It says it round the edge. You can probably just see it there, 4 pence, and it's Britannia on there. Never seen one like that before. So that is an absolutely fantastic coin. What a fantastic day. Oh, double silver. It's been a long time coming. So I'm going to head back up to the car. Who knows, can we get a third silver on the road back up? If not, I'll see you on the outro. Well, I think this is going to be the last one. It's a little dodgy 80, 83, 82, 80, well, it's a bit all over the place, but it's generally hanging about in the low 80s, so sounds okay there. So let's give it a little dig. This will be the last one for tonight. I'll go up the road and get some dinner, mince and tatties for dinner, I think tonight it is. So I'm looking forward to that because I am absolutely ravenous. Where have you gone? Come on. I think we're out, and it's not sounding too clever. Oh yeah, it's a little whiskey top. There we go. A little bottle lid there. And it says, you can just see it possibly on that. Found a load of these, and it's something distillers on it. So it's a little whiskey. Again, when back in the day when you were thirsty, you had whiskey. Sounds not a bad life. Anyway, that's me for tonight. I'll do a little outro and we'll catch up in a wee second. Whew, what a day! Absolutely brilliant. A day of two halves, as they say. So I started off on the big plough field up the back. Had no joy at all. I was ready for, you know, selling the days too. I'd had enough. Could easily have went home. I was absolutely fed up. Not had silver for ages. I was come back over to my old faithful field, and it has yet again not let me down. I got a few copper coins, Victoria, Edward, it's George the Fifth, sorry, a little Georgian coin as well. The little butterfly, well, so I'm just looking at my stuff here, and a couple of silvers. Absolutely over the moon. You've no idea how happy that makes me. Yeah, just reinvigorates you to get back out again. I'm starting to lose the light. I'm hungry. I'm going to go up the road and get some dinner. So I'm going to quickly turn you around and we'll show you the finds that we've got today. So here we go. This is it. So say I got this one here is a George the Fifth penny. That's probably a little half penny. This is a, I'm going to say George the Third. Just with the size of it, the numbers, a couple of buttons, a little farthing, the little butterfly, probably a little brooch. It's inlaid with maybe a bit of enamel. And onto the two best finds of today. I would have been happy to go home with this little Victoria sixpence. It's a bit worn, but this for me is my best find, and it was basically the last one. 1842 Victoria fourpence. A little, well, I think it's a little unusual. I've got Spinks in the house, so I'll go and have a look. a little 4p Britannia on the back there. I say over the moon, over the moon. Yeah, you've no idea. So yep, absolutely thrilled with that. So as I said, I'm just going to get back up the road. The car's just at the other side of the gate there. But before I do so, I just wanted to give the biggest shout out and the biggest thank you to a viewer called James Laker. He kindly donated £20 to the channel through the Buy Me a Coffee. Not expected at all. I never started this channel to make any money from it at all. It's just a hobby I'm passionate about, and I just wanted to document it. But for somebody to do that means everything to me. So absolutely top man, legend that you are, James. So thank you very, very much. If anybody else has the urge and would like to donate to the channel, I say everything that is going back into the channel. It's not used for anything else, so it'll be used to buy, you know, metal detecting equipment, subscriptions to the, you know, the editing software, the things I use to make the thumbnails. All that costs money, and it's not cheap either. You know, it's like for a subscription just to make up the thumbnails is like £100 a year. You know, for something you only use maybe 3-4 times a month. My next purchase, I think, is probably going to be a new set of headphones for it, and possibly a smaller coil as well. So those are the goals I'm aiming to. So anything, if you feel it and you want to donate, anything is genuinely appreciated, because it's all sitting in a little bank account, and it's all adding up, and I'm getting close to being able to buy something decent to, you know, to help maybe grow the channel as well. So also I'm getting really close. I think I'm 457 subscribers now. Was that, there were 43 away from 500. Never in a million years did I think I was going to get to that. So yep, so if you want to buy me a coffee, the link is in the description below. Also check out LP Metal Detecting for all your metal detecting needs. They've got everything: coils, trowels, spades, bags, books, the lot. Pop in Unearthing Ayrshire and you'll get yourself 10% off as well for that. So yep, fantastic day, over the moon, double silver. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there, and we'll see you very soon for the next video. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, take it easy.